Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns. Wow. So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he fights through one man. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming out. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense
hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Flush to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns third and goal into a touchdown. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Are you okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
oh my God.
If you print the Red Sea parts, and there he goes.
User error.
Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, 84 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. They'll get 8 on the
He was faster.
He'll be second and a couple. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has the first down. 9 catches, 105 yards for Tyreek Hill in the Super Bowl. And he likely had the biggest play of the game, wouldn't you say?
I would say so. 44-yard catch on 3rd and 15. Usually you're trying to just find enough space to get over the sticks, right? Get a 16, 18-yard gain, which is difficult in and of itself. But 44 yards on 3rd and 15. San Francisco had contained him so well throughout the game because you know what it's like with Tyreek Hill. When he catches the ball, you better surround him or he'll break a big one. Finally does it at the key point, and that starts the comeback for Kansas City. Paved the way for the first of 3 KC touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill.
Try to stay the line.
Before crossing over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Right.
On first down, Mahomes. They complete it to Hill. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Dancing to his left.
Dropped it.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey as the first half is winding down. Now the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Final play of the half. Cousins going deep for Diggs. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay, but in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Tight is right. Watch tight. Tight is right. 3 out, buzz. Hey, we're going Mike 40. Mike. Come back. Check, check, check. Hey, switch gears. Switch gears. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that? Who's that? Is that yours? Is that yours? Who's that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. That'll bring up second down.
Check tight. Check tight. Check tight. Yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offensive pass interference on my lineman.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game.
On my lineman?
Because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up.
How is that a PI on my lineman? What is my lineman doing to be off fucking sides?
He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check three. Check three. Check three.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I didn't mean to lob it like that. I didn't mean to push it. I meant to fucking hit that motherfucker. I didn't mean to lob it. That was a user error. User error.
Trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it's a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch the
First down, here's the run with Cook. Chris Jones on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Bring up 48.
From the 45 on second down, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Two. Check. 53, Mike. Check. 53. Go.
Cousins from the gun on third. Looking for Thielen. It's intercepted.
Yeah, I like my white boy.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
He thought he had a nigga, didn't he?
Partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow, they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Being chased out left. He is going to find him.
Good catch, boy.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he makes it past the 50. It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Check 24. Check 24. Check. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Slam. Check hot route. Yellow. Slam. Quick dance. Attack.
That was my fault,
Take it
bro.
all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I kept doing the wrong shit.
Game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
SOS. Hey, 15. He's crossing. Attack. Switch. Wow. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
He wipes out the penalty yardage with a good run to get it back to 2nd and 7. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. First down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on first down puts them back on their heels.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. It's Kelsey on the ground. Just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flushed out right.
I threw him.
Down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Well, surprise, surprise. First and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Second down and goal. Mahomes.
Bro, why are they not letting me throw the fucking ball?
He's taken down.
This nigga's not even fucking good, bro. Like, at all.
Remaining.
He's doing them little YouTube ass blitzes and shit, bro. Like, nigga, this nigga not even doing nothing special.
Goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
And he's in the fucking zone. Watch me eat this.
Now Mahomes. Flush to his
Hold your block, you fat fuck!
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Steps away to his left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Vikings defense.
How do you not catch that, bro? You're Travis Kelce, bro. You're like, nigga. Mahomes threw a dot.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Mike. Mike. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Hey, Ken. Hey, Delta. 53 at the mic.
Now Cousins. That one into the hands of Field, complete. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point and tie up in the final minute.
Come on, man.
Well, it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown.
Oh my God, that should have been picked.
It's not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good.
Right.
And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Check three.
Come on, Leak. Daniel Williams, what are you doing?
Their defenders stay home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Get ready.
Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Hey, what am I doing?
He's going to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, some drunk shit right there. I pressed the wrong button.
And they will take
Man, I was way over there. Why the fuck I throw it way over there? Push the ball, buddy, man. I promise.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. They run it again with Cook. He'll have a first down. Pass the 40.
There is no way.
Are you kidding me?
Fuck no. This nigga's garbage.
To finish a game, and they do win it on the final play.
This nigga's garbage, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Stunned by what we just saw there. Forget I'm stunned. I have to believe that you are as well.
Right. This nigga's garbage, bro. I swear to God, bro. We're not bad, bro. You're trash.
How did that happen?
I don't know. They certainly
You
thought
better be
overtime was
on
on the horizon, bracing for overtime.
Oh, shitty poo-poo ass nigga.
We may want to wait a little bit before heading for the
Come on, bro. Run that back. I know you hear me, bro. I know you still there.
Maybe there's a later flight we can catch.
Come on, bro. You trash. Yo, shitty butt cheeks. Come on, cuz. Yo, testing. 1, 2. Testing. Man, fuck you, yo, bitch ass nigga. So you suck, nigga. Your mama suck dick, nigga.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Kansas City.
Let's hit the post-game tailgate.
Yeah, you so long, nigga. You don't want to play me again. That nigga got a lucky ass run, bro.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge.